So meal prepping can be this, life-changing game changer for some. And for others, not so much. It can be like the most tedious thing they've ever had to do. Me, I fall somewhere in the middle. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I do that is, to me, the biggest game changer for meal prepping. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dijion, and my channel is all about health and weight loss following a whole food plant-based diet. So today I'm going to be talking about the two things that I prep almost every single week without fail, and how they can truly impact your weight loss goals, your health goals in the most positive way. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to let you know that if you're in need of some more oil-free recipes in general, or some oil-free sauces and dressings, which we're gonna be talking a little bit more about that later in this video, then I got you, because all of my weight loss recipe ebooks, all simple recipes, simple ingredients, and all oil-free are on sale right now at 60% off. So if you wanna check those out, the link to those books will be in my description box below. All right, so let's get into it. So if you are like me and you don't completely loathe meal prepping, but you don't exactly love it either, then I have good news for you, because there is a way to kind of meet somewhere in the middle. And that is to prep the two most important things that are going to save you a lot of time when following an oil-free whole food plant-based diet. And those two things are your starches and your sauces and dressings. Now, the reason why I say these are the two most important things if you prep nothing else is because, for starters, those are the two things that are the foundation of whipping together a really fantastic meal in this lifestyle. So the starches, they take the longest to prepare. So if you already have your potatoes, your rice, your beans, whatever starch it is prepped in advance, it's going to take about 1 minute or 2 minutes to heat up in the microwave versus maybe a half an hour to 1 hour of cooking. And then when it comes to the sauces and dressings, it's not that they take quite as long as the starches do, but sometimes, depending on the ingredients, they can take a little bit to prepare, but that's not really the biggest issue with the sauces and dressings. I find that when I already have, my 2 or 3 favorite sauces or dressings already ready in my fridge, I'm that much more excited to eat my meal. And that's just the honest, simple truth to the matter. Now, I know some people are perfectly okay, just eating their starch as is. Some people can just whip out a potato and take a bite from it, almost like you would an apple, and that's totally cool. Not gonna say that I haven't done that either, but if we're talking about actually wanting to enjoy a meal, for me, every time, it's gonna be the sauces and dressings that bring that meal to life. So if I know that I have, one of my delicious Caesar dressings in there, which is one of my favorite, or my buffalo sauce, which is another one of my favorites, it will definitely raise my excitement levels for my meal by quite a bit. So as opposed to, a full-blown meal prep, where you're maybe gonna be eating the same foods every single day, it works great for some people, so I'm definitely not going to knock it. But some people do need a little bit of variety. They get bored easily with those repetitive meals. So this is kind of the perfect medium, because, if you have those potatoes or beans or whatever your starch is prepped, you can actually still use those ingredients to make a really delicious meal, or you have the choice to kind of eat it as is. Multiple times, if I'm making a soup or some type of casserole and I've already got my potatoes cooked, from my good old Instant Pot, or my beans already prepped, it's just so easy to just, whip up that soup then, because I'm not waiting on those starches. So I just love the fact that when you just cook them simply as is, then yeah, you can just eat them exactly how they are, especially if you're in a pinch and you're pressed for time or something. Or you can add them to make a delicious meal like a soup or salad or whatever your heart desires. I thought about it before I jumped on to make this video. I was trying to think which one out of those two helped to keep me on track better. And I mean, well, it's a really close tie. And I was originally more inclined to say the starches. I think I'm gonna have to go with the dressings, just for the simple fact that I am someone who loves a lot of flavor. I am someone who also has to actually enjoy my food in order to stick with something. And so, yeah, for me, I think it's the sauces that take the win on this one, just because when I have them ready to go, then it definitely excites me and helps me to stay on track. So if you'd like to have an example of what I do week to week, because, you know, it doesn't really change all that much, but my system that I kind of follow is that I have at least 2 starches, 2 to 3 starches, but minimum 2 starches prepped at least for up to 3 days. I usually have like a midpoint halfway through the week, and I will prep some more starches and top off some of those dressings if need be. And usually my starches that I prefer to prep are potatoes and beans. And when I say potatoes, that could mean either regular potatoes, sweet potatoes, or both, as well as beans. So at any rate, I always have my favorite starches ready to go, as well as 2 to 3 sauces or dressings at all times. If you are struggling in this way of eating or to stay on track, trust me when I say to give this a try. Prep those starches, prep those sauces and dressings, and you're going to find a huge difference, because you don't want to wait until you're really hungry in this lifestyle and you don't have anything prepped, because that can definitely be problematic and have you just grabbing for foods that you would probably rather not be eating. So I'm telling you, that is the ticket to help you stay on track. Prep those starches, prep those dressings. If you're interested in seeing the recipe of the dressings that I was prepping throughout this video, then that will be posted in my description box below, so you can go check it out there. And of course, if you're new here and this is the first time you've landed on one of my videos, then welcome. I would love to have you stick around. Lots and lots of recipes, oil-free recipes, following a whole food plant-based diet. So please hit subscribe if you would like to see more content like today's video. If you made it this far, then let me know in the comments if this is something that you already do, or if this is something that you're willing to give a try. Let me know what your favorite starches are to prep, as well as some of your favorite dressings. I know you have them, so I am curious to hear what they are. So anyways, thank you everyone so much for watching. I will see all of you in the next one.